Hello everyone and welcome to a career mode video. I want to do something new and I thought, well, let's do something that no one really has really done before. Yeah, what I decided to do, as you have might already seen, is go in the catering for this career mode. And here is the thing about it. It's gonna be um, pretty insane because I'm gonna do a 100% career mode in the catering and I'm gonna try to win the World Championship. Why am I doing 100% career mode? You might ask. Well, that's pretty much because in a 100% race you can play around with strategy a lot more, and you can make tiny mistakes, and also you can get in the race a lot more. So in every way you can be fast in a 100% race. And also I like the idea of 100% race. Anyway, um, let's go. And as the eagle-eyed viewers might have already seen, I think I forgot to put in a practice session as well. So if I'm not mistaken, we'll go straight to quali here. This is a commentary, by the way, that I've done after I've recorded it. It isn't live com, um, because I'm afraid you might hear the wheel too much and I can't concentrate as much. And yeah, here we are in qualifying one. Now, I have to say, Melbourne here is a track I feel very, very confident around. Um, and yeah, so I'm reasonably sure to do quite well around here. As you saw, I think it wasn't 0% chance of rain for the race. And here my set of free warm wings was that 48-52 high standard. And yeah, you can see it for yourself. Yeah, I have a very, very small screen to look at here in my movie maker. Anyway, it just in gearing a little bit, because my gearing is a little bit strange. Um, so yeah, the end gear is the same, but just making it a little bit more gradual. I think that's the word. And I'm looking here. I think I might be able to get away with going on primes. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna give it a shot. And what are we gonna do? Oh, I'm actually gonna fast forward. Feeling very confident here. So I'm probably just gonna have a look at what the times were. So if I'm not mistaken, I can do like a low 20 around here in a Red Bull. So that would translate to about 25, I think, on options in a Caterham in career mode. So yeah, that would be very good if we were able to get a 20, well, probably around like a 26, high 26, low 27 on primes. Should be about good. And what's that? At 27.6, I think, is the cutoff. So yeah, it's might actually be quite close. We're coming around the, well, penultimate corner now into the last corner, which is an absolute bitch in this car, cause this car understeers like crazy and then it oversteers. Anyway, flicking open the DRS and using all the curves before the line. And let's see how is this lap gonna be. So the first sector is generally a very strong point for me. The second sector as well, nicely through the first corner. They're not cutting or extending it, and that is very, very easy to do. Anyway, here breaking down just before the 100-meter word in first gear, and the steering wide, a little bit off the track, definitely not the quickest way around there. And here understeering again, I'm not used to this car whatsoever. As you've seen, I didn't do any practice for this race. But yeah, here, the sector split, what's that? We're over 2 tenths up, so that's very, very good indeed. And yeah, like I said, yeah, I feel quite confident in the first sector and the second sector, but the last sector is really the sector that is the problem, because the AI have much higher wings than I have, and much better traction, and a better car in general. So all in all, in every aspect, they are just much better than I am. And what's that? Is it 7 tenths up? I think it is actually, so I can't imagine we'll throw away that much time in the last sector here, breaking down about 80 meters into second gear, not cutting that corner very nicely. Here fourth gear, do flick it down, no, keep it at fourth, on the throttle as early as possible, back down into first gear, very easy to go wide or to cut this corner. Just really bitch of a corner, to be honest. Here coming through the last corner onto the line, what's the time gonna be? We need 27.6 to beat, I think. and we get a 26.7. No, that's brilliant. And we skip straight ahead to the lap I did in quali 2, actually, because as you saw, we got through quite easily. I think we were like 7th, something like that, 6th. But now we are on options, and it's a 26.2 to beat, if I saw it correctly. So really, we don't need to gain that much actually. A little bit wide in the first corner there, not brilliant, not as good as last lap. But yeah, with the options, with the benefit that they give, it should be quite easy to do. And here I just have a lot of oversteer really, because I put my front wing 1 up. Because I put it to 4-1 because I found I understeered too much. But here we are up, and I have no idea by how much it is. Is it like 4/10? I really need to get a bigger screen to watch this preview on. Yeah, anyway, here cutting the corner a little bit, but yeah, that's okay. Nothing too major, didn't gain too much time by doing that. It was a bit on the limit. But here at the end of second sector was that like 7/10 up, I think. So again, it looks like we're actually gonna make it to Q3 in this skate room. So that is very, very nice. Didn't really know what to expect actually of the pace of the skate room. But yeah, so far it's actually looking quite good. Here 4th gear again, going on power very early there by the looks of it. And here into 1st gear, yeah, and going through the last corner, understeering a little bit. That's, yeah, going wide there, I have to avoid the barrier. Actually thought I backed out of the throttle there a little bit, but what's it? It's 8th place, so what's that? It's not actually that quick. That's the quite surprising actually. Not that much of an improvement over my time on the primes. Considering there's a 2 compound difference between them. So here you see me putting it down the wing a little bit, and actually I'm just not happy with that. I think that on the low fuel with the options that have such great turn in, I think I could get away with 2-1 wings, and here I'm skipping ahead because I don't want to use too many sets of tires because I have no idea what the strategy of the race is gonna be. Haven't done a 100% race around here ever. Haven't actually, I think, completed a 100% race on this game ever. So yeah, it's gonna be very interesting. So I really want to save as many sets of tires as possible. And yeah, we skipped ahead to the end of the session, and we're just gonna go for one bonsai flying lap, and let's just hope it's a good one. So here lights are going out. I'm doing the flying lap because I just can't be bothered to do the drive out, to be honest, to do the out lap. So here Vettel on pole with, is that a 24.9. We're never gonna beat that, not in a million years. But yeah, we can try to get as close as possible, of course. So here, let's go. Using pretty much all our curves before the start-finish straight. And here, nice first corner, early on the power. Okay, and very clean as well, also very important. I always try to keep it as clean as possible. You're braking quite late, I think, yeah. But getting it turning nicely, actually. Don't have nearly as much oversteer as with the 4-1 wings, and the car is a lot more stable as well. But of course I'm gonna have a little bit more understeer in the high speed corners. And here, what's the time? We are 1.5 tenths down. That's actually not too bad considering how quick Vettel's time is. Considering too how slow our first time or time lost session was. Here nice and clean, not extending just on the edge of extending. I think we just kept it within the white lines. And here, what's the second sector gonna be? It's actually I think we gained 3 thousandths of a second. So that's yeah, that's very good. Good middle sector there. But the last sector we know is our Achilles heel. And here, keeping it third, carrying nice speed through the corner. Here in fourth, oh, just cutting the corner, turning in too early and not taking enough speed through there either. But here, last corner, it's looking, oh no, we get on the curb there, which really upsets the car, really prevents you from getting on the throttle. And oh, the last corner, we just drift wide, we get unsettled by the curb in previous corner, and that lost us a load of time. And we get 7th position. I think we could have gone at least half a second faster than that if we got that last section completely right, but then still we wouldn't have gotten any higher than about 4th or maybe 5th place. So all in all, haven't lost too much. Our driver's happy though. Well, he got 7th in the Caterham, so I can imagine he'd be happy. But yeah, that was quali. Also, let me know. Do you only want to see like my quickest quali lap in the end, like my Q3 lap or Q2 lap if I don't get into Q3, or do you want this? I guess I do realize that this has been 10 minutes of quali. But yeah, just let me know. I'm still trying to figure out what to do, and here I have no freaking clue what to do in terms of strategy. I have no idea how long the tires are gonna last. And I think we're just gonna go with what the game says. And here I'm putting up the 3-1 again because I've just found I had a little bit too much understeer, and in the race especially with the high fuel, it's just you want a little bit more turn in, because otherwise you'll just understeer wide in every corner, and that's gonna lose you more time than you're gonna lose with a little bit of oversteer. But anyway, we're going out on track. We're pretty much gonna do strategy on the fly as we go. And yeah, let's get the season started really. So you see Vettel on pole, Hamilton second I think. And that's probably Alonso behind him, and us in 7th place. A lot is possible from here because it is a very long race. It's 58 laps. So yeah, I'm in for quite a drive. We got 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, and they're out, and away we go for the Australian Grand Prix, the first race of this career mode. And we got plus 2 laps of fuel, and we had actually an horrendous start. We're getting overtaken around the outside by Perez, but we outbrake him. We try to take it quite easy into this corner, into the first lap really, because yeah, what we don't want is making any contact. And yeah, here closing up on them under braking, and here my recording just fucked up a little bit. So yeah, that's a shame really. But yeah, we overtook someone. I can't recall who. But here Hamilton trying to have a look around on the inside, but just touches us and backs out of it, drops back a little bit. But yeah, we're behind Alonso by about 2 seconds, and we're just trying to close him down, slightly cutting that corner. Well, actually, not slightly, just massively cutting that corner. Not what you want to see, really. Yeah, we're onto lap 4 actually, so skipped quite a bit ahead. Yeah, we're just trying to close down Alonso, and we're just having a look at how our tire wears. We actually had DRS on that straight, and here, just 2 laps later, we have closed up on Alonso, and he's actually in a train with 2 other cars. And actually the leader is not that far in front. We're not losing too much time. We're actually closing down Alonso. And here at the end of the second straight, we skip a little bit ahead. We see Alonso being tangled up a little bit with, I think that's Webber. And yeah, we're just closing down. Our tires are not looking healthy though. But yeah, how close we're to Alonso is less than a second. It's about 6/10. And we just, yeah, we're thinking, what should we do? Shall I pit early and undercut them, or shall I try to overtake them on track? The problem is that our straight line speed, even with the 3-1 wings compared to their 6.6, is just absolutely horrendous, because this Caterham is so draggy in the straight line. But yeah, I'm now thinking of undercutting them, but actually Webber and Alonso got tangled up a little bit for the corner, and we're now trying to overtake them both. Can we do it? Alonso trying to hang around the outside, a little bit of contact. Webber goes around the outside, but he goes wide, and we've actually taken them both. And I was thinking, shall I give the position back? But really, I thought there was not much I can do about it actually, because Alonso just turned in on us. And here we decide that that's pretty much what we can do on track now. And we decide to peel off into the pits, and no one is actually following us, so that's quite worrying. So yeah, are they just staying out a little bit longer, or are they actually going for one stop less? That's the question. So here we change onto a set of the, I can't actually see which tires they are. Prime tires, there we go. And now we're coming out of the pits. Is there anyone behind us? I think we are clear. No, actually, there's a car coming up there, a group of cars. That's actually our teammate. So we're already more than a pit stop ahead of our teammate, which is quite pathetic, considering we've only done 7 laps. But yeah, and we're gonna skip ahead to the end of lap 9. There are quite a few people in the pits. As we said, a purple lap time, and we've jumped Alonso, so that's well, we haven't jumped him, we're in front of him already. But there is Rosberg. We do get in front of him just about, yes. But now our straight line speed is just good enough. Use half of a curse to get past, and now up ahead is Vettel, and I think he's the net race leader. But I'm really not sure, but we got into -1 lap of fuel from +2 at the beginning, so we really aren't fuel saving as we should. But yeah, we're in lap 10 now. We're not even a quarter through the race. This is really yeah, it's a very long way to go, so we have the opportunity to still save some fuel, and we've actually already used our cursor now. We're very close by Vettel, but we just can't out traction him. We can't overtake him in a straight line really either, although the Red Bull isn't really too fast. We're actually having a very nice tow on him here, but now he just we can't get near the close. Oh, actually, whoa, it was a little bit out of shape, I think, in that corner, because he went very slow. The AI just seems to have a habit of going slow for that corner, and he backs out of the move there, and we just go around the outside. So yeah, easy as that. So now skipping ahead to lap 12, and a few more cars bit, and actually we have quite a lead over all those cars. So we're now in first place of the race. Can you imagine, in the freaking Caterham? But then again, those cars bit lap 12. So yeah, that's really worrying. How long can they stay out on their tires? And here we actually see Alonso pit behind us. So he pit later than us for the first stint, and earlier for the second stint. And here we skipped this far ahead because just nothing happened. And I have no idea what to do with strategy now. I don't know what tires Alonso is on. I don't know what tires I should go on next. Which is the better race tire? I have no clue as to what to do. And here we just lock up. So that really sucks. But yeah, that's a goal for me to just go into the pits. And yeah, I've decided to go onto another set of option tires because I feel like they're just so much quicker. So Alonso's pitted 3 laps earlier than us, and Hamilton's actually continuing, and Raikkonen as well. Alonso is still behind us, but I have a feeling he's gonna come out in front of us with a 3-lap undercut. Although he's not coming down the pit straight yet, still not yet. He's only there, so we're actually still in front of Alonso. The overcut sort of is working, and we've stayed ahead of him, so that's very nice. On 3-lap fresher tires on options, fresh options even, because we didn't use that many sets of quali. So that's really nice to see. And we're approaching the halfway point of this race. That would be about lap 20 now. Okay, we're quite far off it still. So up ahead is Raikkonen, and we have a bit of a screen freeze there, but didn't really affect us. And skipping ahead to lap 25, we have set a purple lap time. Very nice. Really going for it now. And here actually you see at the middle of lap 26, you see Hulkenberg just absolutely obliterating us with a 27.4. I had no idea how he pulled that out, but yeah, we've actually pulled away from Alonso, and here you see us trying to close down the gap on Raikkonen, and we have actually closed him down by quite a lot, and we're now right behind him. We got DRS, and can we outbrake him? No, probably too far back. Yeah, too far back. And but we're sliding. The tires are starting to wear. These tires don't have a lot of life in them, although they are very quick, and we are still quicker than Raikkonen by the looks of it. And actually behind Alonso is no one. So yeah, we don't really have a threat from behind except from Alonso, and we can only look forward in this race really. And yeah, we're now behind Raikkonen, and we just can't get close enough. But here we know we can get a very good tow, and we know the AI is slow through the left, right. So can we maybe capitalize here? And let's see, we stay close to Raikkonen. Yes, we get a very nice tow, and we're trying to go around the outside, but no, he closes to the door. We go on the grass and go around the outside, run a little bit wide though, slightly cut in the corner, ever so slightly. but I don't think it really mattered, because he really backed out of it massively. And yeah, a lap later I decided I've had enough of these tires, I'm gonna go into the pits and change on to another set of options actually, because I just feel like they are by far the better race tire, the much quicker race tire. So I've done about, what, 11 laps on, no, 10 laps I think on the last set. So another 10 laps on these would make it to lap 42, and 16 laps on the primes. That should be good. Here we stay ahead of Massa, so I think we're now actually effectively pit stop ahead of Massa. So that's very, very good in third place with only one pit stop to go in the Caterham. So yeah, here you can actually see we set at 27 point. I have no idea what it is, but still can't beat Hulkenberg even on fresh option tires. Skipping all the way ahead to lap 36. And is that Raikkonen in this pit? Yes, I think that is. And now it's just Alonso up ahead, but it's only 15 seconds ahead, I think. So yeah, that's not much. That isn't a pit stop. That's way less than that. So we're gonna try to close him down as much as possible now, so that when he does pit, we have a very nice buffer to also pit again, maybe, because we do need to pit again. We can't make it to the end on this set, not by any means. I just have no idea about how much closing down, but I think that was actually, Jesus Christ. I'm thinking it's 2.5 seconds, but I'm now thinking I might have seen it wrong. Skipping ahead to lap 38, we've now done 6 laps on this tire, and Alonso is pitted, so he's gonna do 20 laps, so he must be going on the primes, or maybe on another set of options, and then another stint on the options. So it's looking quite good for us. Because when we do pit we have much fresher tires, which we do in lap 42, so another nice 10 laps on the options. We get overtaken by Alonso and Raikkonen, and at this point I sort of found out that they were on the prime tires, and I also found out that my pace on the prime tires isn't as good as my pace on the options, so that's quite worrying. Here we see the second split in 9.5 seconds to Alonso, which with only what's that, 16 laps to go, 17 laps to go, is quite a lot. And here we just to top it all off, we completely miss our braking point with the fresh tires. They just don't brake enough, and we go completely wild, losing us a few seconds as well. So here at the end of the lap, lap 43, the gap is actually 11.9 seconds, I think. So it's looking quite bleak for us now, doesn't it? But here we skip ahead, and Alonso is actually pulled out even more on us. But here we are starting to close him down, and just skipping ahead lap after lap, we closing him down to 6.6. And here down to 5.4, but the laps are counting down, only 8 laps to go. 4.0 I think that is, and now 3.0. We are really closing him down, and here onto lap 56, we're so close now. We are right on the back of Alonso, and Raikkonen is right in front of Alonso as well, so we can see the win. It's so close, and I want this so badly at this point. I've done 56 laps, and now I'm not gonna lose 10 points in these last 2 laps. I wanna win this, but we are on -1 lap of fuel. They're skipping ahead. We are on optimal, and we've been driving in the lean, just trying to hang on to the back of them while fuel saving. And here Alonso and Raikkonen, they are battling a bit. And here, we brake at the normal braking point, but Alonso just sort of slowed, and we get a freaking penalty. So that's, I think that penalty is complete bullshit, to be honest. Because yeah, Alonso just pretty much stopped in the middle of the apex and drove off the track, and I don't even think we touched him. But yeah, to be honest, I think that penalty is just complete bullshit. But anyway, yeah, mustn't think about that too much. Just gotta get our head down and try to chase down Raikkonen. And here, lap 57, we only have 2 laps to go, and what's the gap? It is just under a second. And we get a very nice corner there, and Raikkonen is maybe gonna get held up a little bit by the traffic. No, he just gets past quite easily. We are absolutely going for it. His tires are much older than ours, his tires must be sort of going off already. Maybe not too much because Lotus has very good tire wear. But yeah, our tires are just so much newer. And here we go a little. Oh fuck, we get a snap of oversteer. I just went too early on the throttle, to be honest. So yeah, that's probably it. Ricciardo actually getting past and then letting us straight back through again, and Alonso is right on the back of us, and the gap is over 2 seconds. So I think that's gonna be too much. There aren't any cuts in the last lap, so yeah. But actually, Raikkonen not too far ahead. He's actually going very slow. Maybe his tires have gone off a little bit. So maybe we can actually do something about this still. Although we do have the penalty, at least for the ID that we have crossed the line first. It's 1.7 now, so yeah, we are closing down quite rapidly, and we are actually improving our own lap time a lot as well by over 2,000. Corner cut there. That's I hate to see myself corner cut because I just think so ugly. And our tires, they are worn though. That also explains that oversteer moment we had, which lost us so much time. And now we haven't closed him down. Oh, actually, I have no idea what happened. I'm guessing he just got slowed down by the cars in front. But yeah, okay, that's P1 for us then. So yeah, okay, well, we got P1, but yeah, of course we got the penalty. But anyway, in our first race for Caterham, we are crossing the line here in P1 right before Raikkonen. He can't do anything about it anymore. We are in P1, but yeah, with the penalty, we're dropped down to P4. Let's see, we got third. Who's still our podium? I'm guessing gonna be Massa. Yeah, it is. So yeah, that sucks. But oh well. Anyway, we got 12 points. But we have shown that we do actually have the pace to win these races. And 12 points isn't too bad. We lost that, although we lost out on 13 points there. So that really is really is a shame. Of course, we're in fourth in the championship because yeah, it's just exactly how the race finished. And actually, it's interesting. Hamilton was up in the mix, but he isn't anywhere to be seen. Scrolling down a little bit here, see Hamilton actually must have dropped out of the race, must have retired because he's in 21st place. So that's very nice. We got 12-point gap over Hamilton, which is often potential championship rival. But anyway, our driver's happy, so am I. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and hope to see you next time. If you have any tips, just leave them in the comments, and I really hope you enjoyed this video. So see you guys next time.